My beloved self and other form, I bless you. Today it is 28th of May 2021. In the morning, I saw one news in the net magazine that the Delhi traders have urged the CM Kejriwal to open market from 1st onwards, June 1st onwards. In the capital itself, it is the situation. The traders could not wait any longer under the lockdown. Throughout our country, almost in all states, they have enforced lockdown. People are suffering very heavily due to economic loss and without earning. So the government of India in general and all state governments in particular and government of Tamil Nadu in very particular has to totally unlock the lockdown from June 1st onwards, because people are suffering very much. The politicians, especially the newly elected CM of Tamil Nadu, the tyrant M.K. Stalin, has planned to put one more lockdown, to continue the lockdown with complete restrictions from 1st to 31st to 7th of June also. It's highly condemnable because people are very heavily suffering. Only those who are suffering from the disease may go to hospital and get treatment. Unnecessarily, all the public should not be disturbed. This is my status. This is my stand. Today morning, I found one of the video clippings, uploaded 5 days back. In that, the person who was giving the message says that Stalin is aiming at getting power in the center also, using his son-in-law, Sabarisan. Recently, the Sabarisan's house was raided by Income Tax Department. They have taken a booty of nearly 700 crores currency, 260 kilograms of gold, and 30,000 crores worth document related to the funds available with them. So this is the status of Sabarisan's wealth. Actually, Karnanidhi, when he came from Tiruvarur for entering into politics, he came without ticket. And without ticket, and also he has stolen some money from one of his co-travelers' pocket, it seems, for his daily expenses. That much poverty stricken Karnanidhi when he took out from his place for entering into politics. Now in Tamil Nadu, Karnanidhi's family, very specially Stalin's family, is the richest family. And the people in DMK, especially the leaders of DMK, T.R. Balu and Murasoli Maran's son, Dayanidhi Maran, Raja, this Kanimuri, these are all the people who are having the extreme wealth in Tamil Nadu. These are all because of their mishandling of politics, for their corruption and other practices, other bad practices of getting public fund into their accounts. So if this particular news, which I came to know today morning, which was uploaded 5 days back, it states that using Sabarisan, the son-in-law of Stalin, whose house was recently raided with such a big booty by Income Tax Department, but it was not revealed. What was actually taken from his house was not revealed, but from one of the private TV channels, I got this information. He is going to be the figure for the central government. In Delhi, he would be the figure of DMK, it seems, according to that news. Previously, Karnanidhi used to Murasoli Maran as the face of DMK in Delhi. Now, Karnanidhi is no more and Murasoli Maran is no more. Therefore, when Stalin took power, he is aiming at putting his son-in-law in Delhi as his face. Nearly 38 or 39 MPs were there in Delhi for DMK and its alliance party, Congress, and other parties, including VCK. Therefore, they would like to put a big challenge to the government of India under the prime ministership of Narendra Modi, it seems. So they frame that Narendra Modi is a dummy prime minister. Actually, Narendra Modi is the most powerful prime minister of India, next to only to Indira Gandhi and Narasimha Rao. Narasimha Rao also was a very powerful Prime Minister of India. So such a big man, Narendra Modi, has been framed by that reader of that particular news from one of the packets of Stalin that he is a dummy Prime Minister. Balloon, empty balloon, he says. It's a funny thing. Just because of giving so many fake statements by Stalin, people believing him put their faith in him and gave him power to rule Tamil Nadu. Immediately after taking over on 7th of April as the CM of Tamil Nadu, he has put his iron hand on Tamil Nadu and he has been suppressing Tamilians from earning money for the past 1 month. He is trying to extend it up to 7th of June also. Highly condemnable. So people should get up, and the central government, for the central government intelligence wing only, I am giving this information. So immediately take action on CM Stalin's possessions. What you have raided from Sabarisan's house, you declare open and arrest Sabarisan, Stalin, Udayanidhi Stalin, Dayanidhi Maran, Kanimozhi, Raja and all. T.R. Balu and all. These are all the people very rich in the present Tamil Nadu who have burgled from the government exchequer in so many ways, including being partner of the erstwhile Edapadi Palaniswamy government. Now Edapadi Palaniswamy's government is destabilized by Stalin, but they are in the opposite side of the same assembly. So the entire 234 MLAs in Tamil Nadu assembly are under the fold of these two criminals. I claim criminals because Sadiq Baja's murder case is having some doubt on M.K. Stalin, and he is also having so much of wealth, unaccounted wealth, in so many Benamis names. And Edapadi Palaniswamy is in the opposite as the leader of the opponents. He is also one of the criminals, as stated by Stalin himself in one of the electioneering campaigns, that he has killed 5 people in the Kodanad estate burglary case. So these two criminals are sitting opposite in the Tamil Nadu assembly. The entire assembly, 234 members, are under them only, in 2 folds. Therefore, there is no one in the assembly to question their unlawful activities. Taking this as the advantage, Stalin is going to extend further the lockdown. Why I claim Stalin's actions are tyrant and he is unlawful? Because I am a very honest and straightforward officer in the government of Tamil Nadu in Public Works Department. I was suspended within the next 2 weeks of Stalin taking over power. So this shows he is against the honest officers. Therefore, he is with the support of dishonest officers or the officers with the corruption aim. Those who have already swindled the government of Tamil Nadu with the aid of these type of corrupt politicians, including Edapadi Palaniswamy, O. Pannirselvam and Jayalalitha. Now they are behind Stalin. Therefore, they have ill-advised him, and they have suspended me from my service as Executive Engineer Public Works Department. The Dorai Murugan, the Public Works Department minister, he took the charge as the PWD, though he was given the chairmanship of the house by Stalin. He avoided that because in that he cannot get any bribe. Just to get bribe and become rich again and again, he has opted to become the PWD minister rather than being the chairman of the house. So this is the aim of this particular gang of ministers under Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. So this particular gang should be removed from power and they should be put behind bars along with the opponents, Edapadi Palaniswamy, O. Pannirselvam and his gang. This I put as a request to Shri Narendra Modi to take action immediately on the raids taken so far from Anbu Selvan, the Benami of Edapadi Palaniswamy's residence, and the booty taken from Shekhar Reddy, the Benami of O. Pannirselvam when they took power from Jayalalitha, and the Benamis of M.K. Stalin, very especially his son-in-law Sabarisan and his daughter Tamil Selvi something. From their house also they have raided just before the elections. Therefore, these booties should be examined, accounts should be verified, and these criminals should be put behind bars, and the entire assembly of Tamil Nadu should be immediately disbanded. Election, the Assembly of Tamil Nadu should be disbanded. Fresh elections should be conducted for Tamil Nadu. And honest people should come to power in Tamil Nadu. There should be prosperity in Tamil Nadu because of honest people's power. These criminals should be put behind bars. Shri, this I put as a request to Shri Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister of India. Shri Om.